Hey guys, coming to you from my bathroom, of course. Today I was going to talk about how to apply the mineral eye pigments as a liner and feel like a true makeup artist. So the first thing you need is a nice brush like this one. This is the liner shader brush from Younique, but as long as it's this tight, thin brush like this, then you're good. So of course the first thing I did was I applied the Glorious Eye Primer. It just helps to keep the eyeshadow in place and keep it there all day long, and it's much more clear. And then the second thing I do is I just wet my hand a little bit. I just put a little bit of water on my hand. You could also spray the brush with, Younique has rose water that you could just spray it with. But then I just dab, let's see if I can get you to see, I just dab my hand where it's wet with the brush a little bit so that it gets a little bit of wet on the brush. And then I tap a little bit of the pigments onto the brush just so I get a little bit of color on there, just a little bit. And then I'm going to use this as my mirror, so we'll see how it comes out. Just do short strokes. You're aiming straight for the lash, right where the lash hits the skin. You don't want to aim for above. You want to hit right on the lash in short strokes. If you miss, make it a little bit too high in one spot, you can just kind of, I'm having a hard time because I'm using the camera as my mirror, not recommended. And then you just kind of want to finish it off with thin little strokes at the end. Again, not recommended to use the camera as the mirror. There we go. Okay, and so then you sort of get that as a result. Now I'm just going to do that one more time for the other side. Tap my brush on my hand for a little bit of water. Get a little bit of pigment on to the brush. And the pointed angle should be facing in towards your eye, aiming straight for the lash. It helps too if you're trying to point the brush down toward the lashes where you're aiming for. And again, if you go a little high, just correct it by making your line a little bit thicker. And then at the end, when you're finishing off the end, you just want to let go of the skin so that you don't pull it tight, draw a line, and then when you release it, it ends up with like a dot instead of a nice little line. So anyway, so you don't want to pull it too tight, just enough so you can get it kind of straight, and you can try and get them even. Use a little eye makeup remover wipe if you need to make it any less thick at the end. Clean it up, and you can also use just a little bit of concealer or foundation as well. If you want to do the bottom lashes, again, you just repeat, sort of tap it. You're going to tap it like right in between the lashes. And then again on this side. And there you go. You can feel like a makeup artist now. All right, thanks for hanging out in my bathroom. See you soon.